Hey guys, how's it going? So, today is Friday and it's typically a horror game, and so I kind of thought we'd do something a little different. This is Lucid 9, and for y'all that know, I love visual novels. So, let's go ahead and get into it. I step back and examine my masterpiece. Perfect. My favorite color. I've always loved red. It's different, brilliant, vibrant, unusual, a happy anomaly. Just like me. Red isn't much red isn't much for nature. Really only shows up in autumn, even though oh, excuse me guys. And even then it's dreary rust or nauseating cherry. And we can't have that. Not when we deserve so much more. A whispering breeze filters through my thoughts, brushing against my skin with icy fingers. I allow myself a moment to pause, to relish, to admire, to welcome the fresh scent of freedom. This is what I live for. When I open my eyes, I spot a frail leaf dancing upon the backbone of the passing wind, afflicting the oh my gosh, sorry guys, afflicting the world with its appealing shade of asparagus. Asparagus, really? That's an unusual. Okay. I pluck it from its branch with the edges of my stained fingers. Disgusting how anyone could enjoy this color. Disgusting how anyone can enjoy this color eludes me. A soft groan redirects my attention to my waiting masterpiece. It's lovely, really. Spread across the ground, face contorted with fear, twitching, cold fingers clutching at empty air. Not my best work, unfortunately. The canvas died much quicker than I had originally expected, even when I tried to carve it a bit slower. Well, no matter. Today it shall be a palette for my paint. Wow, okay, so we are definitely dealing with a psychopathic killer here. I make quick work of my new palette's chest, ignoring the twitching of postmortem reflexes from its mutilated kneecaps. Wow. The sweet color of red, true crimson, pierced scarlet, slinks down its paled abdomen, licking the blossoming turf below. I dip my fingers into the sweating pool of blood. It's warm, sticky, like syrup, or settling gelatin. The sweet scent wafts to my nostrils. Ah, the smell of iron, of rust, all things sharp and beautiful. Now, a new canvas. I check my surroundings, evaluating the surfaces and textures and sizes and shapes of every object in sight. None are quite so satisfactory as human skin with its elasticity, its porous absorption, and innately warm tint. But a substitute is required, so a substitute I must find. Presently, I realize that I am still holding that eyesore of a leaf in my hand. Well, I suppose it'll have to do. With one fluid stroke, I swipe my paint across the leaf, the very essence of Van Gogh himself. Ah, yes, dear Vincent, the man cut off his own ear to send a message when words just didn't suffice. I've always admired his style. I take a moment to appreciate the leaf's newfound radiance before searching for a proper display. Something like this deserves to be exhibited. Exhibited. I hang my canvas back on its branch. That's better. If only there was more of this color in the world. An unexpected interlude of my phone drives me out of my thoughts. The irritating thing just loves to ruin the climax. Yes, it's done. Is it done? You're always in such a rush. Well, yes, it's done. I was having a moment. There's more where that came from. You interrupted me. You're the one who wanted to know when it was finished. A thrill leaps through my veins as my lips pull to a tentative smile. Well, is it? Same time, same place as usual. You know the drill. I nearly clapped my hands, but must master myself for one final word. Understood. I cut the transmission and eagerly withdraw a small bottle from within my jacket. Only one pill left, but no matter. I'll be getting more soon enough. I popped the final capsule into my mouth, puncturing its skin with my teeth and rolling the bitter gel over my tongue. Now this is life. Okay, so apparently that has something. Okay. As a new wave of euphoria sweeps through me, I turn from my handiwork, strolling out of the meadow. Today's fun is over, but tomorrow will hold just as many pleasures. Ooh. Okay, so Ma Yama Izumito, huh? Okay, so now we're in a classroom. I sluggishly pull my head upward, fixing my eyes on the woman at the front of the classroom. Are you even listening? I hide my instinctive smirk. Technically, no. I've always found napping more appealing than relearning history that's been drilled into me since age 6. Now that I can actually say that, in all honesty, this teacher doesn't deserve that kind of callous response. Yes, ma'am. Perfect. Summarize the whole selection we've been reviewing. I glanced at the touchscreen board mounted behind the teacher, quickly skimming over paragraphs, typographically hovering on its surface. The history of Izma, glorious metropolis, began in 2080. Easy. Life was really boring for a while. We were in debt. We weren't at war, and we're basically doing nothing interesting. Ooh, that doesn't... The teacher's not happy about that response. The teacher's lip pursed into a thin line as the classroom erupts into snickers. I feel the slightest tinge of regret in my veins. Sarcasm. Then in 2007, America entered a debt crisis that caused caused a worldwide financial crash. Japan was one of the countries most affected by this, well, second to China. And why might that be? Because we were dumb about who we partnered with. Wow, what a sarcastic child, I swear. Yeah, definitely sarcastic. She taps her fingers impatiently on her desk, her eyes narrowing into slits. Well, she asked me to summarize the chapter. She didn't ask me how. Anyway, our glorious government didn't handle the situation so hot, so we had a lovely depression with an all-time high of unemployment and crime. Good effort, gold star. The teacher waves her hands as the class roars with laughter. Right, that's enough. I'll be needing to talk to you after class about your attitude, young man. Meh. In other news, grass is green. Elizabeth, perhaps you can salvage this explanation. She gestures a few seats to my right, where a lavender-haired classmate sits, her spine straight as a ruler. I feel a curdle of distaste in the pit of my stomach as I lounge against my chair. Wow, what the heck is it doing? Okay, of course, Elizabeth Oshiro, class valedictorian, school poster child, and area's golden girl. Nap time. I sat on my head in my arms as Elizabeth leaps to her feet, smiling warmly. Certainly, during this time Japan fell into chaos. Public demonstrations, often violent, occurred almost every day. Furthermore, political scandals regarding the national government kept spreading. The teacher relaxes as at Elizabeth's textbook's recitation. She even shoots a quick glare in my direction as to say, "See? Why can't you be like Elizabeth?" Eventually, local political powers became more effective than the centralized administration, hence why Izuma operates as smoothly as it does. Yes, thanks to the mayor's efforts. Well, perfectly done, Elizabeth. Elizabeth smiles primly and settles back into her seat, fixing her eyes on me with challenging disapproval. I only shrugged my shoulders, sending her an easy smirk. Oh, beautiful and brainy. She might be worth enough to make my list. I glanced to my left at time to catch another classmate, Yakio Ikira. Oh, come on. Hey guys, okay, so since the game decided to crash, I'm going to leave this episode here, and we will continue next Friday and see how the first part started out, how it connects with the class and the classroom and these students. So if you guys like this video, show that like button some love. If you haven't subscribed yet, slam that subscribe button, and remember to follow me on social media sites, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. I'm on all of them, and the links are down in the description below. And I will catch y'all in the next video. Later!